Hello and welcome to glennzb TV for Tuesday, the show that puts glennzb up your Periscope. I'm bringing New Zealand to the world, and the world to New Zealand. The trouble, I love a long weekend. We all love a long weekend. It's been a long weekend here in New Zealand, celebrating the Queen's birthday, even though it's not her birthday. Don't try and make sense of anything that happens with regards to the royal family, because that way madness lies. But the trouble, and I love a long weekend, love a 3-day weekend. They should all be 3-day weekends. But the trouble is you come back and everything's a tip, isn't it? You know, the people, because I mean, the radio station doesn't close down just because Glenn ZB's not there, or Mike Hosking's not there, or Leighton Smith's not there. I'm not sure who was here, but whoever it was, they left a hell of a mess. And the coffee machine wasn't working properly, and there's just shit all over the place. And so anyway, Leighton Smith arrives, and people say Mike Hosking loves a vacuum and loves a tidy up. But I've got the evidence. That's Mike's Dyson vacuum cleaner there, but that's Leighton Smith's legs there using it. And I worry about his technique a little bit, because I feel like he needs to extend that bit a bit, because he had the bending down vacuuming technique going on, and while that makes it look like he's putting a lot of elbow grease behind it, I do worry that he's going to end up with a sore back if he continues. And then he came out and he got some wipes and was wiping things. He likes a pristine... Look, there he is. That's him there. Look at it, it's sparkling, isn't it? I'm not sure what that plastic container is there. Not sure if any of that came out or what you could see, because I was holding the thing the wrong way, but anyway. That was live, Leighton live, in an adjacent studio, a very clean studio there, after the long weekend. Now, I've got a, you know me, and a funny name. I can't resist a funny name. And although this bloke here looks like a normal sort of a bloke, he's the guy who's in charge of catching terror suspects in the Ukraine. And he's caught one, and he's pretty stoked about it, so he went on international television to talk about it. But his name here is Vasily Gritsak. Yeah, I've just looked at it again to make sure that I hadn't got this wrong. Gritsak. His last name is Gritsak. That's an uncomfortable name, isn't it? Gritsak. I guess it could be, maybe he's Ukrainian, maybe it's pronounced Gritsak. That doesn't actually make it any better, does it? I just feel like some people, why haven't they changed their names? Maybe it translates differently in the Ukraine, probably does. Now, can we just spare a thought for the pigs bit? Animal rights activists want people to have an opt-out option of organ donation as opposed to the opt-in. Because many people forget to decide until after they're dead. And then nobody... I mean, there are mediums who can hear what their decisions are at that point, but they're few and far between. Scientists in the United States are trying to grow human organs inside pigs. They've successfully injected human stem cells into pig embryos. And this is all aimed at overcoming the worldwide shortage of transplant organs. So... it's us or the pigs. Is that well, the point? It's a complicated sort of a story when I heard this on the radio this morning. I feel like... yeah, I don't know. I am off bacon, though. I don't know if that's connected to that as well, but possibly is. Because maybe that pig has my next liver when mine gives out, which it probably will. Don't really understand how all that stuff works. Let's move on quickly to people who steal company time. Workers at an Auckland call centre say their managers are timing their toilet and their water breaks. This is Cytel's Onehunga office. It's a call centre. Their multinational employer won't give them a pay rise, and also they're being bugged about when they'll come back to work while on sick leave. And they face invasive questions about their health when they return. And obviously invasive questions about how long they really need to go to the toilet for. Now this is confusing to me because I was once told by a very wise man to never ever shit on your own time. And I've taken those words to heart, and I feel like that served me well, but now I feel like I'm doing something naughty by taking your longer of your 2 kinds of toilet breaks at work. And perhaps I should be saving it up for at home, but you can't always, can you? And as you get older, so there are some things that you have less control over. Am I sharing too much on glennzb TV? I feel like maybe I am. Anyway, it was a sort of a random long weekend return one. But thanks for having me at your Periscope anyway, and I'll be back with you tomorrow. See you then.